Okay, so let's start implementing our trading bot. Now, in the last video, we created this data frame which holds our last RSI value. And this last RSI value is the value that indicates whether a stock is overbought or oversold, okay? And so if this value is greater than 70, then the stock is considered overbought and we want to sell. And if it's below 30, then the stock is considered oversold and we want to buy. So similar to our last trading bot, we separated our buy and sell blocks with these if statements, okay? So we're going to do the exact same thing, except this time we'll add on a feature. And so this feature is going to be if df.ilock, and if the last value of our ilock is greater than 70, then the stock is considered overbought and we want to sell the stock, okay? So here we want to sell the stock, so we can simply copy this and we can do and, so we can add more trading logic, and then there you go. We have added the RSI technical indicator just by appending this check right here, this logical statement to our if block, okay? So this is just another check, so we're checking if this is greater than 70, and if the sentiment is very low and the length is greater than the needed sentiments, then we want to sell. Now let's keep this in an elif because this if is our buying logic, so I just want to keep it consistent for you guys. So next is our if statement. So if df.ilock and the last value is less than 30, then we consider that a oversold stock and we want to buy. So we simply want to copy our trading logic from the last trading bot and we can just paste it there. And so once we have that, it's just a matter of copying this, pasting it here. And so now I don't want to run my trading bot and I don't want to put it in order, so I will take that out. Okay, and then this is our cell. So here, let's grab the cell, one of those, and then we can paste it here. And let's copy this out. And so now we have our trading logic. Now I do want to add a couple more variables, and this variable is the upper band variable. And so this is 70, and the lower band, which will be equal to 30. And so this is just so we can change all of our parameters for our trading bot right here. I think it's very nice to just tune it there rather than change it everywhere in this code. Now this is the upper band and this is the lower band. Awesome, cool. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. But we essentially created a sentiment analysis trading bot that uses the RSI technical indicator as our trading strategy for this video. So I hope you guys find this very exciting, and I hope you guys start understanding how you can be creative with this process. So for example, we're taking the Bitcoin markets subreddit. So what if we do, I'll show you a couple trading strategies. Let's do gold. So there's this, let's see, gold markets subreddit. Okay. Maybe not that one, but okay, well, I was hoping for a gold subreddit. So if the sentiment of a gold subreddit is low, then we consider that a buying signal for Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin is a competitor with gold. But you can start seeing how there's this creativity that can be implemented in these trading bots. Now, this doesn't need to be gold. This can be, for example, maybe if the sentiment for the Bitcoin market subreddit is low, maybe you want to buy gold, you know? So there's multiple of these trading strategies where you look at one subreddit and you buy the stock that's a competitor to that subreddit. This can be Wall Street Bets, where maybe if there's a high volume of comments, now you don't even need to track the sentiment, you can track how many comments are coming in, and you can make the assumption that maybe if there's an exponential amount of comments happening, Maybe that can be a buying signal because there's more people being active on the subreddit, which would mean there's a stock rise or some bullish movement going on right now for a certain stock. But there's a lot of creativity that you can bring based off this trading script right here. Okay, so in our case, we wanted to do a Doge USDT, and let's trade 100 Doge coins. And so we're going to look at the Doge coin subreddit, which has 1 million people. Now, you do need to be cautious that a lot of these comments and posts are positive, and a lot of the people on the subreddit are here because they are supporters of Dogecoin, so our sample size is skewed to those that are bullish. So it is important to consider that, but you can still implement your trading strategy where maybe if there's an exponential amount of comments happening on the Doge subreddit, that can be a trade signal, or maybe if the sentiment for Dogecoin subreddit is very low, that can be a sell signal or maybe a buy signal. So you can see that there can be a lot of creativity with this. And so this is not limited to the cryptocurrency market. Now, in the next video, I'll show you how to use Alpaca. And Alpaca is a trading API that allows you to trade stocks rather than the cryptocurrency market. So you can do Tesla, you can do Amazon, you can do all those big stocks. And so I'll show you how to use that in the next video, and we'll perform sentiment analysis on news articles. So I hope you guys are excited about this. There is a lot of potential with this. Essentially what I just taught you is how to build a live trading bot that uses sentiment analysis with any technical indicator. Okay, so it's just a matter of importing the technical indicator that you want, getting the data from it, and then checking if else, right? And then if that works, then you've essentially created a trading script. And yeah, so I hope you guys are excited for the next trading bot, and I'll see you there.